Right, we are going to review our sentence analysis work, and also we're going to start a new part of our sentence analysis this week. So I'm going to review because it's been a while since we've done it, and also you can teach this to your parents because they probably have never, ever, ever seen something like this. So you'll need to show them how to do this. And then I'm going to show you the new part where we're going to be talking about the direct object today. So first, let's review the first part. Okay, the first part is we're going to do the sentence, and it says, the dog barked. The dog barked. So what is the action in that sentence? Barked. It is the action, it's the verb. So I'm going to cut my word barked out. Now remember, sometimes I cut, sometimes I rip it out. It's up to you what you'd like to do. So our action word, our verb, is going to go in our verb circle. So you can see that I'm laying it right here in our verb circle. I'm going to push this down a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay. Then we have an arrow that says, who is it that barked? Who is it that barked? Or what is it that barked? So this could go either one. We could use who or what. But who is it that barked? The dog. The dog barked. This is our subject. This is our predicate. So you probably remember that from when we did it at school and I had you use these materials to symbolize. So I put up a link that your parents could print out a picture of these symbols and you could cut them out and then you can symbolize the same way. We're going to do something new though today. Okay, let's see if you can read this one. I'm going to give you time to read it. It says, he hit the ball. Okay, so the first thing we do is we always find our action word, our verb. So think about what the action word is. Hit is the action word. So I'm going to put it on our verb circle. That is our verb. Hit. And the first question we ask is, who is it that hit? So who is it that hit? It was he. He hit. So that's going to go on our subject circle. Now this is the new part. We have a new arrow. And it's going to come off the verb like this. So we can put them together and we can read. It says hit, hit what? Or hit whom? He didn't hit a person, so we're not going to use whom. Hit what? What did he hit? He hit the ball. So that's going to go on this circle at the end. This is our direct object. The direct object is what happens right from the verb. Hit the ball. We could just leave it as he hit. But if we leave it as he hit, we don't know what he hit. Maybe he did hit a person. So when we put the direct object in, it tells us more information about what that verb did. He hit the ball. Now let's try this. You remember doing this. Let's do a little transposing. Right, now it says, for my subject I have the ball, for my verb I have he, and for my direct object I have hit. So it says, the ball he hit. Doesn't make sense as a complete sentence. We could start a sentence that way, but we would have to have more information. So just by itself, the ball he hit is not a complete sentence. Now I'm going to put hit back on my verb because that is our verb. And I'm just going to switch the direct object and the subject. So he is supposed to be the subject and the ball is supposed to be the direct object. I'm just going to switch those. It's hard to see in a video. And I'm going to read it to you. It says, the ball hit he. Even if we change that he to him, which would be more correct, it could say the ball hit him, but that changes our sentence. That is not how we started. We started with he hit the ball. So our subject and our direct object need to be in the right places, or our sentence will mean something completely different. He hit the ball. Okay, we're going to do one more together through this video. And I'm going to show you how to fill out the sheet that I have attached. I did not print out the sheet that I have attached to your assignment, but you can print it out or you can do what I did and make it your own way. So I have a paper. I actually have two right here. I'm just going to do one of them at the top here. And I'll show it to you a little closer in just a moment. So first I'm going to have my sentence. The ant carried the food. The ant carried the food. There's my cat. Brooklyn, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Sorry about that. Okay, so what is our verb? The ant carried the food. Which one is our action word? Carried is our action word. So it goes on our verb circle. It's our verb, our predicate. So who is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll do the whole thing. Who is it that carried? The ant carried. That's our subject. Carried what? What did the ant carry? The food. That's our direct object. Okay, so on the paper, the first thing I'm going to write down is I'm going to rewrite the sentence at the top, so I remember which sentence I'm doing. The ant carried the food. Sorry, let me get this a little bit smaller. Okay. The ant carried the food. Now my handwriting is really messy underneath that, so I'm going to do this one here. Okay. So it says, what is the action? So remember what we put on our verb circle? We put the word carried. So I'm going to write that down in the table. So what is the action? Carried. Okay. And then our next thing says who carried or what carried. So this blank right here is where I'm going to put my action word. My verb goes there. So now it says who carried? And who did we say carried? The ant. That's our subject. So I'm going to write that answer over here. Okay, so I put in my verb here. Sorry, the light is making it hard to see. Who carried? The ant. So now I have another blank here. Now I need to put both of my answers down here to make my question. The ant carried what? Now you don't have to write in all of the answers if you remember what the question is, but it might help if you write it in. The ant carried what? And I need to put the answer over here. What did the ant carry? It carried the food. I definitely want you to write the answers in this side on the table. Okay, so if you don't need to write them over here, that's okay. But I definitely want to see the answers over here. I want to see your predicate, which is your verb. I want to see your subject, and I want to see your direct object. Yours will look nicer because it'll probably be written neatly, our new adverbs, neatly. And like I said, you can have your parents make this chart or they can print out the chart that I have attached. You will have, I think, 4 sentences to analyze and to put into the chart. Okay? So let me know if you have any questions or if you need help with it. I'm happy to help you.